Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, we have the EZA area up for the Goku and the Hercule right here. I definitely could see this being difficult for some players. I mean, EZA areas, you know, they expect you to have not bobbed a lot of units, to have been playing for a while. You know, for newer players and stuff like that, this of course will be difficult to do. It is very worth it. Both the Hercule and the Goku are obviously outstanding units. So what I want to do real quick is I actually want to switch over. Well, actually, here, let me go over the details, right? Because it is interesting. I think they did it a bit different this time. Typically, like, both stages require the same characters, but in this one, it's not like that. So the Hercule stage, you have to use Yamu Spopovich, the Great Saiyaman, and then, of course, the Hercule and BUU. Now, Hercule and BUU is the required friend leader you do have to bring, which is fine because he is a Majin Buu Saga leader. If several of the big-time, like, LR options and stuff like that are unavailable to you, you're probably going to have to go with the Hercule and BUU as your leader. Then, of course, for the second part, for stage 2, I believe this is Goku's stage, you have to use all of these characters right here, right? So, I mean, this is, you know, it's just they expect you to have grinded up stuff. Like, I know a lot of people out there, like, you know, they like, oh, there's no point to grind these up. I don't care about these free-to-play units. I'll never end up using them. But then, boom, a situation like this pops up, and, you know, they expected that you did go ahead and grind them. Now, the other thing, too, I would say is that I don't think you're going to need to necessarily use orbs for these characters in order for them to actually be decent. Like, I don't think that's actually going to be something that is going to be necessary, but, you know, you do want to keep in mind that grinding up all the characters as the stages become available is obviously very good for this reason. So if we flip over, here, of course, is the event, right? Yeah, stage 1 is against Hercule, stage 2 is against Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Here's all the characters you could use. By the way, people constantly are like, why is the EZA area not up? This happens literally every single time. People don't know how to get the EZA area up when it's the same all these times. You need to clear all stages of all of the Majin Buu Saga story events, or at least these 3 right here. You have a very... If you have a lot of these big-time options, I don't think this is going to be very difficult at all, right? But obviously a big part of this is your leader. Now, I mean, Babidi and Deborah are only on JP, so that's unfortunate for Global. This really does suck. I mean, a lot of people were saying they should have introduced this unit with Global with Battlefield 2 weeks ago, and I mean, absolutely that's the case, especially since this unit, I mean, look at their leader skill. This is way too strong for this event. Like, you know, on JP, it's pretty easy to get this unit just from Battlefield Shop. They cost a lot, but it's free to play, right? So you get this unit, and you're probably good to go with their very, very good leader skill. But, you know, only available on JP. Then you have 1000 Day Goku. I'm sure most people are only going to have him non-EZ8. I mean, EZ8, he's the best free-to-play unit in the game, but it's not going to be very common you're going to have that. There, he's 3 types key and 100% of stats, but again, 1000 days logged in. I mean, if you've got this guy, you don't need help building a team to beat this, right? There's so many options. They give you, compared to a lot of other events, they do give you a ton of options. So here, let me take a look at their leader skills real quick. I've just been sort of looking, okay. So them as leaders is definitely a good option as well. In particular, this Goku for the Goku stage would be good, because it wants you to use all those Goku units. You could use this guy and you're fine. Majin Vegeta, I mean, you're not going to want to use him as leader since you're required to use so many superclass units. But, like, if you use this Goku as your leader for stage 1, Yamu and Spopovich won't get a leader skill, but I guess it's not really that big of a deal. You also have this guy, of course. You know, again, I would assume a lot of players, this is who they're going to be using as their leader. I think the 2 key and 50% of stats will be good enough. Obviously, once you get him EZ8, before you do the Goku stage, you could have him at key 3 and 77% of stats, which is good. Then, of course, you have Deborah. If you have Deborah is a great option. 3 key and 120% of stats for the Buu Saga, so of course you can make you know, use out of him. Then, of course, you have this Goku. And actually, the LR Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, I believe they're superclass. Let's see. When team includes all 5 superclass types. I mean, you could do that. Yeah, I guess you could. And then the 6th slot would be Yamu and Spopovich for stage 1. There's no key, but 100% of stats is pretty decent, right? And then, of course, there's another free-to-play unit. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think. I'm sure people are going to have some trouble with this at points, but, like, if you have a lot of these units, you should be good. I mean, this Hercules is a great defensive unit. Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 will be strong here, I think, as well, but obviously they're only on JP. It's just, you'll have to have put resources into some of these units, right? I don't really think that's that big of a deal. I think what it is that a lot of people are just hesitant to use resources on, like, almost any free-to-play units at all, which I don't know if that's really... I mean, like the AGL Hercule and this Goku, I would say, are good enough to put resources into, for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and knock out these stages. So this is the team I just threw together. Again, you have to use Great Saiyaman, Emo and Spopovich, and then Hercule and BUU. And then I just tossed Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Great Saiyaman, and Dabura and Babidi on here. More so because Dabura and Babidi, I was like, whatever, I'll use them because I need to level up their links anyway, right? For eventually whenever I can rainbow them and stuff like that. But, like, I don't, you know, I think I'm actually not going to use them because it's just, again, they're unavailable on Global right now. That is stupid, right? It's like, all right, well, here's the best leader for the event. Oh, sorry, it's only on JP. Yeah, it's all right, thanks. I appreciate it, assholes. That's so nice. So great. Now, the good news is that Hercule and BUU, again, is a fairly decent defensive unit. What is Babidi and Dabura? 58k. They're probably pretty good, actually. Here, we'll just go ahead and toss them in front of it. The Babidi and Dabura unit is pretty good. They are a Majin Power category support type unit, though. That's one thing to consider. So maybe you'd want to put some Busag units on here. Yeah, they're taking double digits right there. This unit is pretty good. It's just, as of right now, you're not able to get them rainbowed. I think on GP you can only get to 2 or 3. But yeah, they're going to be super solid because they seal on 12 key, and then they also have a high chance of stunning on their 18 key. So, like, you know, with those two abilities, like, you're just going to, like, run a woodshed through this. Like, it's not going to be tough at all, man. You're just going to destroy this shit. Like, this, but it's just, again, based upon leader and based upon if you're willing to put orbs and resources into some of these units, right? Like, if you rainbow this in Goku or the AGL, you know, Hercule and BUU, like, yeah, you're going to be good. But again, I know a lot of people don't actually even like to really put resources into a lot of characters. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So that Gohan has different links than the Great Saiyaman, even though you can't use, like, that he auto-transforms immediately, right? So you're leveling up those links for Gohan that you'll never be able to use. I mean, that guy came out months and months before the link level update system, but that is actually pretty funny to me. That's just from the Global vs. JP campaign right there. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into the second stage. Again, I mean, Babidi and Dabura are literally, like, the strongest unit you could use here, so I'm just not going to use them for this super stage, because, again, they're just, I mean, they seal on 12 key, they stun on 18 key. I am going to use my 1000-day Goku. I guess I'll just use Dabura. I'm going to use 1000-day Goku. Well, I mean, because, okay, so if you're on Global, right, you can't have Babidi and Dabura. You just can't have them. Dabura only came out in May. You know, he's only been out for 4 months. And then 1000-day Goku, you'll have to been playing for 1,000 days. So it's like, you know, that STR Super Saiyan 2 Goku from Battlefield, yeah, you know, he's definitely going to be an option you might have to give a look at, right? Or, again, the BUU and Hercule, one of those two. I guess let me just rock Dabura as our leader. Dabura is pretty good. I don't actually think we're going to die here, obviously, because, you know, I'm using strong units and stuff like that. Although, like, I could, maybe I could die, because I did toss Super Saiyan 3 Goku on here, more so just to level his links, because, remember, from EZA areas, you do level up links while doing EZA areas. So, you know, obviously putting putting tech buff BUU on here would have been a much better decision. Okay, this is good, because Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, they lower attack a lot. Oh, he can't have his attack lowered. And he can't be stunned either. He can be sealed, though. Okay. Oh, they did make this a little... Okay, that's... I feel like previous EZA areas, you could lower their attack, stun, and seal them. This guy actually is immune to several of it. Oh, okay. So that makes Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 not even a good option. So we need to get them off here. I mean, they're okay in that they're a tech... They've got type advantage, right? I mean, we've got a double super attack. They did great damage there. And remember, Hercule and Fat BUU right here. I mean, after Hercule super attacks, he greatly stacks his defense. So that's going to be very, very good. That was our Great Saiyaman 2 getting hit. I thought that was us supering at first. Yeah, she didn't really take too much damage. And then Yamo and Spopovich, they'll be able to heal up. So that's going to be good. They're a very strong unit for, like, Infinite Dragon Ball history and stuff like that. All right, yeah, here's Gohan. Yeah, his links change even though he auto-transforms. That's so goofy. What? That's really funny, man. I like that a lot. Okay. But unfortunately, he's not really that important or necessary either. Because another thing about him that makes him good is he lowers attack, which doesn't, do anything here. I mean, he is better when attacking an extreme class character, but we're not doing that. And then his super attack is sealed if there's a Peppy Gals or a youth category enemy, but we don't have to worry about that. I don't know. All right, so let's not use Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 in this stage. We don't want to do that. I mean, we pretty casually won right there, but, I mean, yeah, you guys understand. I mean, we didn't even see Deborah. We weren't really taking much damage. I mean, Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, they only did take, 30k from a super attack right there. Although, then again, that is a unit, right, that is not available on Global as well. You see, this is where Global being behind... I mean, when I say... I want to see Global catch up and the games be completely caught up. And people, like, I get a lot of pushback on that. People go, no, don't do that. Because then Global might lose, like, the tickets and the discounts and stuff like that. And it's like, whoa. But I thought that the discounts didn't matter for Global players. I thought it was pointless. It doesn't make up for all the Global shafts. Like, I still think get the games lined up and nonsense like this is avoided. Because Babidi and Deborah not being available is pretty... fucking stupid, not gonna lie. Okay, so here, I mean, easily we'll use Deborah, right? Because we're going up against an int-type enemy. We'll use Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. Yeah, this will be pretty easy. Okay, the friend one they give you is Easy Aid. That's good. Yeah, that's really good that the friend one is Easy Aid. I don't think we're going to be seeing him exchange very often, by the way. Because the thing about that unit is he has to be hit 5 times. But remember, he does also have a dodge chance as well. So, like, it's not all 5 times, like, an attack is aimed at him, is he then going to exchange. Like, when he dodges, that's not going to count as him, getting closer to that exchange and stuff like that. So, definitely keep that in mind. Alright, so, the good news is that all of these, like, Sun family units they make you use, if you've put resources into them, they're all good. Like, that in Ultimate Gohan, the STR Goten, that Angel Goku, they're solid. Like, you get a full rotation of them, and they're going to demolish this Goku right here. So that's good. Again, it's just a matter of, I guess, if you've wanted to put any resources into some of these characters or not. Is obviously going to be a big deal for a lot of this, right? And then, of course, there's a lot of JP exclusive options that are super good, right? Like, the AGL West Kai has guard ability, right? Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 are going to have a type advantage in that first stage. I mean, if you've got, like, BUU Piccolo, obviously BUU Piccolo is going to be tremendous here. Even the Tien, the Tien from the banners. It's just a lot of these characters like Tien and BUU Piccolo, obviously it's not easy to have them, right? Like, Tien and BUU Piccolo are, like, basically LRs in rarity to a free-to-play player. Because, their only banner they've been featured on so far is the same banner as LR Vegito and LR Buu Tanks. So it's not exactly practical to assume that free-to-play players are going to have those units, right? All right, so we'll just hop in. I don't think we need to change it. I mean, I think this stage will probably be a lot easier because these Sun family units are just so damn powerful, right? Like, again, we're going to destroy this. They work so well together. But, you might... you're not going to need to rainbow all these units like I do. But, definitely putting a little bit of resources in them. Maybe opening up, like, the bottom right path for some of them or something like that might be all you have to do. But, I see people say, like, I can't beat it. And then it's like, you see their team and it's like, they're all 0%. It's like, well, you don't have to put orbs into every single unit. But, some of them to power up a little bit is definitely a good idea, right? Can this guy be sealed? He can. All right, so the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 are a very important option here because they seal. You can't lower attack or stun these bosses, which I personally, I do think is stupid. I think that takes away a lot of the strategy. That's what makes this different from normal EZA as well, right? Like, normal EZAs, you can't do anything, that's fine. I like that in EZA area, stunning, sealing, attack lowering, all of that is a strategy. It feels like they put in, like, no stunning available and no attack lowering because, like, again, Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 fodderizes this. And then, like, Babidi and Deborah, I mean, with their high chance of stunning, destroy this. And then, like, you know, Tien can stun, BUU Piccolo can stun. There's a lot of options. Fat Buu can stun. You know, the STR Fat Buu, you could use him. You know, the Int Hercule can stun. I don't know. I mean, this is tough, but there are so many good options. Like, yeah, you could use Int Hercule. He's a great, like, you know, if I'm able to no-item extreme Super Battle Road stages with that Int Hercule, I mean, obviously he's going to do pretty good in an EZA area, right? Oh, boy. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we got the God rotation right here. I mean, this is like, our boy's got no chance, because all these dudes, like, support each other. So, like, this is just decimation right here on this Goku. And then, of course, Angel base form Goku right here is type advantage over the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So, yeah, be gone, my son. So, let me know what you guys think. Oh, yeah, there we go. Need him to get level up. All these Link level ups. See, hey, here's one good thing about EZA area. Link level ups. It's still, I've been grinding Links nonstop for like 2 months now. Because it's been up on JP for 2 months. And it still feels so good seeing, you know, 5 Links level up. Like, yes! So, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get these units done, fully EZA'd. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I understand, you know, sometimes these EZA areas get very annoying. To me, this is much more annoying just because, like, the literal best option here is only on JP. I mean, yes, that's very, very dumb. I mean, they're the best leader, and they're, like, pretty much the strongest unit in here. But, like, most of your team does have to be pre-built, right? Like, each team you have to use, like, so for Stage 2, we have to use Goku, Angel Goku. Well, actually, we got to use 4, right? Hold on, here, let me back up. Yeah, we got to use 4 characters for Stage 2. So most of your team is already predetermined there. And then for Stage 1, you just have to use the Hercule, the Ambulance Popovich, and the Gohan. But again, I would assume many players, like the Hercule and BUU, that's going to have to be your leader, I'm sure. Because 1000 Day Goku is not exactly going to be very common, nor is Babidi and Dabur. Let me see what unit... Oh, the only unit I don't have on here is BUU Piccolo, because I don't have him Dokkan Awakened at the moment. I've got him, obviously, but just not Dokkan Awakened. And yeah, some of these, like, see, like, Buff BUU is way better on JP, right? Because he has his EZA. They don't have Physical Fat BUU on here, huh? Physical Fat BUU would demolish the Goku stage. He would absolutely just incinerate it. Like, if you have Super Saiyan Great Saiyaman, he does Seal as well. And then, of course, he has his support type buff for Superclass units. I guess the only villain card you have to use is Yamu and Spopovich in Stage 1. So you can use some of these Superclass support type units, right? Again, like Super Saiyan Great Saiyaman, Tien, or the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. All of those are, you know, reasonable options. So let me know what builds you guys are going to try and do. Again, you could use this Goku from Battlefield as well as a leader. He's got a pretty good leader skill, too. There's definitely options here. It's just, again, you might have to put some resources into some of these units. And I do think the Hercule and Goku are worth it, by the way, as well. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.